Classification of meristems depend upon their position, method of origin and development, their function and plane of division. So classification of meristem depend upon position of meristem, how they are originated and how their development occurs, and their function and plane of division. In this video, we will talk about classification of meristem based on their position. So this is first part of classification of meristem. In this part, we will discuss classification of meristem based on their position. So their on the basis of their location in a plant, you can say the meristematic meristem is divided into three different types. First is Apical Meristem. So this is a meristem that is present in growing apices. Growing apices of shoot and root. So it is present on main shoot at the growing apices of main shoot, branches, or growing apices of main root and their lateral roots, and growing apices of lateral roots. Suppose this is a plant and this is main root. Is it main root? This is main stem and this is a branch, and these are lateral roots. So the meristem or group of cell that is present on the growing apices there at the top or growing apices of main stem and at the apices of branches, at the apices of root and at the apices of lateral roots. So this is a meristem that is present on the growing tips, growing apices of shoot and root. So this is called apical meristem. In case of pteridophytes, it is a single cell form apical meristem. But in higher plant like gymnosperms and angiosperms, there is a group of cells. So there is a group of cells that is present on growing apices, and this group is called apical meristem. So suppose this is a stem, this is its branches, so here this is a growing tip. this is apical portion of a plant. So group of cells that is present at this apical part, at this part, is called apical meristem. So a group of cell that is present on the growing apices. In case of roots, the group of cell that is present at the growing apices of root is called apical meristem of root. Second is intercalary. As its name is suggesting, intercalary means that is present between others, present in between others. So when this apical meristem divides and forms cells, and then these cells are differentiated into permanent tissue, then some cell remain undifferentiated. Suppose when apical meristem was there and it divided, it formed this part and this part is differentiated, then some cells here remained undifferentiated, here and also here, and they have capacity to divide. There in the axil of leaves, at nodes or internodes. So some cell remains undifferentiated. So these cells, now you can see that this group of cell is present in between permanent tissue. So this type of meristem is called intercalary meristem. When apical meristem divides and the cells of apical meristems differentiates and forms permanent tissue, then some cell left behind that remain undifferentiated, that have capacity to divide. So this type of meristem that is present between two permanent tissue is called intercalary meristem. So this meristem, when these cells divide, they will add cell there and there, they will cause elongation of internode. So they will increase the length of stem. Next meristem is lateral meristem. Third one is this is the meristem that is present on lateral side of plant. There. So the meristem which is present in lateral side of the stem or root is called lateral meristem. This meristem increases the girth of plant. When you will cut TS of a stem, suppose this is a TS of a stem, then you will find that there is a layer of cell, this and another layer, this layer, that is present laterally. These layer divides and forms cell inside and outside. So this inner layer is called vascular cambium and this outer layer is called cork cambium. So these are cork cambium and vascular cambium are example of lateral meristem. So we have three type of meristem depending upon position. So the meristem that is present on apical part, upper part, growing apices of root and shoot. is called apical meristem. So it causes growth toward, it causes linear growth of a plant. Upper side in case of stem and lower side, inner side towards soil in case of root. Another meristem is interclary meristem. When apical meristem divide and differentiate tissues, differentiate cells, then some cell left behind that have capacity, you can say that it is a leftover of apical meristem. So these cells have capacity to divide. These are normally present towards node. So when they will divide, they will cause elongation of internode. So they will help in increase in length of a stem. So these are called interclary meristem. Lateral meristem, meristem that are present laterally in a stem, and that increases the girth of stem or girth of plant. So example of these lateral meristem is vascular cambium and core cambium. They causes secondary growth in plants. So these are the three types depending upon position of meristem.